Hey everyone, I am incredibly frustrated by the state of affairs today. Multiple times in the past few weeks, I've just kind of done that. I've done, are you kidding me? Are you serious? I've asked these questions so many times and kind of tired of just asking questions. And I've felt a bit of paralysis since the start of the year. Like, it's just all so crazy. Like, where are the adults in the room? Who's like saying things? And it looks like the adults are not in the room, and it might be up to us to say things. I get that there's concern about sticking your neck out and that you could become a target. Totally understand. So today, I've whipped up for you a special list of basically some nonviolent protest ideas. So what I'm going to do is I've started a sort of video series where we're going to talk about ways that you, kind of an everyday person like me, working stiff, right? Can't just drop the job to go protest or whatever, not every day anyway. We sure would like to. But you got to be creative. You got to use the time you've got. You got to do what you can where you are. So here's some fun ideas. Today's episode, we're going to focus on email. We're going to use technology to dissent. Email is just like a great way to be annoying. And now is the time, I think, for us to really leverage the most annoying that we can possibly be. Like, especially if you're like a federal worker and, people are asking you for like three things or five things or all these other ridiculous things that are happening in email. This is a great opportunity for you to dissent a bit from where you are. So here's a couple of fun ideas. Number one, over the top formality. Don't get me wrong, we all like to be polite, and I think it's expected in the workplace. But if you're like incredibly formal to the point of being silly, like you could start every email with, "Dearest, most esteemed colleague," or "Honorable and wise overseer of thine inbox." Uh, there's lots of fun ways you could do this. You can also end with like ridiculous, long, dramatic closing lines like, "With the utmost sincerity and a level of devotion typically reserved for medieval oaths, I bid thee farewell, boss lady or boss man." As we go down the list, we're going to escalate a little bit. It's going to get, a little more ridiculous, but still effective. Okay, number two, excessive email follow ups. Yes, now we're starting to get crafty. So here's a fun idea. You can send an email, you can wait 20 minutes, and then send another email follow up. Right? So just following up in case my last email fell into another dimension. Then you can keep escalating, like keep cranking it up. Like, "I'm starting to think you're on a secret mission and cannot respond. Blink twice if you need me to send help." Wherever you are in your job, if you have any connection to the administration today, I think this is a great way for you to just be as obnoxious as possible. So, tons of follow ups, be as annoying as you can. I think that's a good way to go. Number three, another really fun way to use your email as a leverage to fight the power: unnecessary email formatting. This is great. I don't know if you've been to, there's a subreddit that is called People Effing Dying. I'm going to try not to say the F word because your videos will get punished, but it's spelled with like lowercase, all caps. It's like a mishmash of typing. And I don't know if you've ever had to read something like that in a professional setting, but it's an instant delete. But if you have to read it, it is so hard to read like a mixture of caps and all other nonsense without your brain creating like a silly voice. And like, it's just so hard to read it in the first place that I think that's a great way for you to be obnoxious. So a couple ways you can do it right. Highlighting random words in bold as you go, like the and prepositions and other things, just highlight them in bold, draw attention to them. You can italicize for mystery for absolutely no reason, right? Build some suspense in that email. And then, as always, fire off all caps for mundane things like, "Yeah, I got that reply." Capitalize the letters. Great. Number four, fake urgency on the dumbest things. I love this one too because you can take any sort of boring, inane scenario and just make it seem like it's critical until someone opens the email. I'll tell you, that's really annoying. Imagine if you're Elon Musk and literally every employee is sending you high alert, red alert, read receipt warnings on every single email you get. I love that. But you could take it one step further, right? So the email subject line says like, critical, read now, get in here and check this email out. What do you think is the best email signature? Should it be best? Should it be regards? Do I just say thanks? Maybe a little emoji? I don't know. Okay, let's keep it going. Some more fun ideas. I think this could be also pretty silly for those of you who like have to share files and send reports and stuff like that frequently. Attach pointless attachments, like blank documents that are titled things like critical information, today's date, or send like zip files that are titled like open immediately, but inside is like just a single text file that says have a super day. Stupid blank files, like find weird file formats that like no one can convert, like send an email and all the attachments are like MKVs, which is like, you know, a video capture type of format. I think that could be great. Okay, we're going to keep it going. So that was number 5. Lucky number 6. Yes. SACE, as our friends south of the border might say. This is one that I think everybody experiences and runs into on a daily basis. And I think you're going to know the feel when we start talking about it. But number 6, misuse of the reply all. Oh, yeah. This can really explode and go completely haywire if you get like, if you can also find people that like don't seem to understand or have that reply all email awareness, right? Like most of us have that etiquette. You don't reply all on anything, frankly, even if you're on a huge list of people. But if you can find the other person in the office who also replies all blindly, you can get a ridiculous, oh man, just fire off the reply all chains back and forth. It'll be hysterical. I think it'd be awesome. So yeah, like, I don't know. My company has tons of annoying internal emails. I'm sorry, not annoying. Apologize. Back up. They're useful, not always relevant to me. And that's why I think I said the word annoying. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's tons of emails that come internally all the time. Replying all to those things, like the marketing newsletter, just reply all and be like, man, this was a great email. You know, I'm thinking of folks that are on email chains with the Beezy Boy and the Zuckster. Not someone who's, you know, just trying to do their job. Don't just be annoying to regular people. Like pick a GOP senator, right? Or House of Representatives member or something like that. Pick somebody who's a worthy target here. Anyway, let's keep it going. So number 7, overly detailed email threads, right? This can be great. Like you can just spin up endless roundabouts. So here's a good one, right? You could be like, hey, just reaching out to circle back on that last circle back email, just making sure we're all in the loop in this crucial looping. Oh, God. You can also keep reintroducing yourself as if the person forgot. This would be so annoying. I bet like this would drive like our president insane if you kept doing it in a meeting with him. Yeah, just reintroducing myself here in case you've forgotten who I am since my email 30 minutes ago. Or even in person would be better. I sometimes do this humorously when I'm in meetings with people because it's just, why are you reintroducing yourself? It's silly. But if you kept doing it, it could just be incredibly annoying. Incredibly annoying. Anyway, highly recommend. And then last but not least, I think this is another great one. Inappropriate use of quotes. So random, deep thought, totally irrelevant quote in the middle of an email, part of your signature. You could put it anywhere you want. Like here's an Albert Einstein one. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Just put that in an email or make that your email signature. And then also please review the attached invoice when you get a chance. Oh, it could be so silly. Anyway, these were 8 fun and silly ideas where you can use your email as a tool to be annoying. So again, I want to reinforce that don't just be annoying to be annoying. Pick someone who's a worthy target, someone who you have reasonable access to, you know, don't just blindly reach out across the org. People are going to ignore you. But if you have the chance, like, I don't know if you report directly to someone who is a huge Trumper or something like that, but have some fun with it. Anyways, I'm here for you. We the people must dissent. Got to step up, stand up from where you are. So here's some fun ideas. We're going to have some more episodes of this coming up. Today's episode was email. Would love to hear if you have any creative ideas as well. And look forward to more of this. And we'll see you next time.